A few months ago, I announced that Far Cry 2 was coming to console at the same time as the PC version. So here's a sneak peek at the 360 and PS3 versions. I think you'll like it.
Hey everybody, alright, this is episode 2 of Wiikspeak, and now we are going to make a conversation about fanboys. And now we are just making this video purely to bitch on those little cyberpunks who all they can do is just babble on about how one thing is better than the other, when in fact they are exactly the same. Okay.
I definitely have to agree with you. Fanboys are a big problem on the internet today and all around. You can see it in schools and such, but a point I would like to make is, where do you get off comparing consoles just because they're the next-gen thing? Think back a couple years, you had the Sega Dreamcast, the PlayStation 1, you had a bunch of different consoles, Sega Genesis, and everyone owned all of them. And if you didn't own one of them, you didn't own any of them. It wasn't this group had one and this group had the other. They were all great because they shared different games. Now it's just, you own the Wii, you're gay because your graphics suck. You own the PS3 because it's freaking expensive, and you own the 360 because you're a Halo nerd. I mean, there is no talking to these people today. I own a 360 personally, and I like it. But right now, my good friend Idris is sitting here with me, and he owns a PS3, and I have to say, Little Big Planet kicks ass. I was playing that all day yesterday, and it was awesome. I have to tell you guys, I think that game might be just buying PS3 worthy, seriously. That game was awesome. Idris?
Yeah, so basically, this is just an internet cult of nerds who have nothing better to do with their lives but just bitch about something that is totally irrelevant. And something that pisses me off is when these fanboys talk about stuff that has no basis in fact. It's a fact that everyone will defend what they have. Even somebody who has a PlayStation 2 will say that Metal Gear Solid 3 is better than Gears of War 2, even when it's just not so. But people are just gonna, especially fanboys, are just gonna fanatically defend whatever they have, even when everyone is against them and says they're retarded. And it's kind of the same way when you look at game trailers for next-gen games that are in every way badass, but someone who owns the other console says, "Oh, this looks like crap because I don't know why, but it looks like crap." It pisses me off. It just makes me want to slap them, even when it is for the 360, which I don't even have. So it's just basically, you can just look at YouTube comments or whatever you wish, and you'll just have these huge fanboy battles, or it's just 360, PS3, 360, PS3, and then that rich kid comes out of nowhere saying, "I like the PC." And then you got these idiots going on, and you're just like, "Oh, shut up and go play RuneScape or something." It just pisses me off of how these little bagels will not shut up about something that doesn't even matter. Okay.
Yes, I see it all day at recess and at school, and definitely on the internet and on YouTube. People will post a video just showing how much, or they found something cool in their game, and they just happen to own a PS3, and all of a sudden it's freaking World War II, and the 360 side comes in, and they're spamming the crap out of the comments list, and you gotta disable comments because these little queers totally ruined it for everyone. It's just flat out ridiculous. I mean, I know that the Xbox 360 and the PS3 both had somewhat of a rough start with very slow release on games, but they're both doing fantastic right now. The Wii has a lot of fun games, but I myself am extremely lazy and I don't feel like swinging a remote around for 6 hours to get halfway through something. I would be quite tired, and I don't know. I know you could plug a GameCube controller in, but I'd rather them make it some sort of option where some of the games you don't have to use the remote like that, maybe use the sensor technology for something else. But, I mean, the fanboy attack it's just ridiculous. Like, outside of school and outside, you'll see the people who are totally 360 supporters, and some PS3 supporter will come by and totally just bash them down to the ground because their console has better graphics. Who honestly cares about graphics? Go play freaking Mario, man. It was 2D and that game owned. 2D. It doesn't even need, like, high-quality pixel shader and all this bullshit. It's just awesome. Idris?
What can I say? That was beautiful. So, basically, it's just, we're just ranting about how much we hate fanboys, and I bet fanboys are gonna say, well, but mine is better. Theirs is not. But it's just, if it is better, then who cares? Keep it to yourself. Go play your games. I don't care. Go, like, masturbate to some snowboarding videos or something. Just, seriously, why do fanboys do what they do? If someone of a fanboy nature comments to this, please tell me why you guys bitch about what you do. Tell me what it means to be a fanboy, because I really can't stand fanboys. And it's just, especially when it's what they have, as I said before, just has no basis in fact. Like, people, or just cannot be compared. Like, I don't see how people try to compare Uncharted Drake's Fortune to Halo 3. There can be no comparison. But for some reason people insist on saying that, that's better. And then so you're just stuck with these bunch of whiny idiots. You just want to send a big text message to all of them just saying, shut up and do something with your lives. I mean, it's pathetic. I mean, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, Kane's a pretty hardcore gamer, but we are not fanboys, and we take a lot of pride in that. Matter of fact, we both respect all the consoles. I have a PS3 and a PC. Kane has a 360 and a PC. And his brother has a Wii, which basically we're covering the whole genre, and we stay up to date on the latest games and look at all the angles and really respect everything. We don't pick sides. And so it's kind of, I mean, sure, I'd like to say the PlayStation 3 is the best console because it's mine, but I just can't say it because they're basically equal. And there can just be no dissing good games just because you don't have them. Matter of fact, I think a lot of fanboy stuff actually comes from jealousy. Because for example, I've seen PS3 fanboys bitch about how Gears of War 2 is bad. But you can't say that because it's not. It's good, period. Or 360 fanboys look at Killzone 2 gameplay videos and say, these graphics suck. I mean, what are they comparing it to? Killzone 2's graphics are absolutely unrivaled. I feel like I'm watching a movie on high definition. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. And I can't stand fanboys. I just want to have some sort of big internet genocide and wipe them all out and delete their accounts or something because they drive me crazy. I've basically learned not to be so stupid as to pay attention to them, and I usually just ignore them, but they will really get on my nerves, and I just want to punch them in the face.